Okay, my name is Nonkululeko Mazibuko and I'm from Inanda, which is north of Durban. I studied clothing management in DUT and I'm currently doing the MRP Pre-Production course by Mr. Price Foundation. I certainly enjoyed everything about the program because honestly to me every single module that we studied, I would say insightful as well as a learning venture. What I really found enjoyable was Anisa Mpungwe's range development because it taught me quite a lot. I mean, from creating your own range to having menswear, ladieswear as a shoe incorporated in one project. Anisa Mpungwe gave us a brief where we had to select a culture from any of the African countries. I mean, there were a lot of countries people could choose from, and the whole thing was very, I would say, inspirational in my case, because I got to learn how to create a range from a brief, which is something I hadn't done before. As I'm from a clothing management background, I did know there were manufacturers and suppliers. The only difference is in the MRP program, we went to tours where we actually saw everything that happens in these manufacturers. We saw how people worked in the factories. We also saw how pre-production actually comes together. We went to clothing mills as well, where we saw the weaving process. So I would say you see every step in action. This is where you mix what you've learned in university to the practical knowledge that you get here. Another thing that we learned in this program that was really new was quick response. We never knew of a term called quick response until we hit the first module of this whole pre-production course. Yes, I would recommend this program not only to just anyone, but to design and clothing management students. Because firstly, it breaks the naive mindset that we have straight from college, because we think that if you're a design student, the only thing that you're going to do in your career is design, which is not so. You get to these manufacturers, you learn that there is pattern making, there is garment technology, as well as fabrics that you can really get a good career in. It's not just that if you design, you'll necessarily be a designer or a pattern maker, but there's also other fields you can look into.